Hey guys, I just want to go through the last two remaining congruency checks, so sort of a bit of a follow-on from what you would have done earlier in the week. So there's a few checks that I'll go through, and then we're going to do that in this very short video, and then I'll leave you to finish your work. Firstly, as you know, I like to start off with a warm-up, so I would ask you to pause this video in a moment and give a few of these questions here a shot. So pause this video now. Okay, so hopefully you paused and gave that a go for 4 minutes. I'll reveal the answers. You can check if you're right. The inside of a triangle, the three angles will always add up to 180 degrees. I'm not sure how many of you actually knew that or not, but if you did, well done. 104 plus 58 is 162. There's 18 degrees left over to make 180. 8 times 9 is 72, but two negatives multiply together to make a positive. So hopefully you got that because we did that unit only a few weeks back. 2.3 meters to centimeters, you're multiplying by 100, which will give you 230 centimeters. Centimeters squared. An error on the other half, so just ignore that. Centimeters. 0.065 divided by 0.01. Dividing by a decimal actually has almost like an effect where it makes things bigger, like you're multiplying. Essentially, it's 0.065 divided by 1 divided by 100, which is the same as multiplying the top by 100. It's a bit of a confusing mathematical thing, I guess, but that's how it works out. And then last one we have 65 minus 65 times 0.01. 65 times 0.1 gives you 6.5. 65 take away 6.5 will give you 58.5. Alright, going on to the stuff that we covered in class. I'll minimize this for a second. As a throwback to last class, I want you to see if you can figure out if these triangles are congruent with another triangle in that picture. And if it is, what test did you use to find out? Have a think about that. Pause it here if you want. Give it a go. Okay. So assuming that you paused the video, you may have noticed that triangle A and B are exactly the same. Or are they? Well, triangle A and B are the same, but they have a different side, so they're not. Okay? Alright. Well, triangle B, does that look like anything? All the other ones have a side of 18 millimeters, so triangle B probably doesn't match up with anything either. What do we have? We have triangle C, which has the right angles on the right side, but the right side length, I should say, but the side's on the wrong spot. It's not in between the angles like the other two. Look at that. Triangle D. Right side length, right angles. Looks good. So triangle A and D are the only two that actually match as a pair there. So be careful, because sometimes they may look like they're the same, they're actually not. And to prove that, we did angle matching this angle, side matching this side, angle matching this angle. If you try with those other ones, it won't work. Alright, so doing the congruency tests, in last class we did 1, 2, and 3. Today we're doing 4 and 5. Angle side, incredibly similar to angle side angle. The only difference is that the side isn't between the two angles, it's one of the other sides, so that's okay. Other than that, it works the exact same way. So in this case, we can see that this triangle is being flipped. So angle C and angle, oh no, because the side's down here now. It's been flipped upside down and backwards. So C and F are the same. B and E are the same. ED and AB are the same. That was a tough one. Next one, right angle hypotenuse side. Now this one's probably new. You probably haven't seen this before. Let me get rid of that now because we're not doing that. Right? So right angle triangles, if they're both a right angle, meaning that there's a little box in one of the corners to say that this angle is 90 degrees, the hypotenuse, which is the longest side of the triangle, and as a bonus is always opposite the right angle. If that's the same in both, and if another side is the same in both, then we can say that they are congruent. So in this one, right angle triangle, hypotenuse is 5, other side is 3, they're the same triangle, right? Okay. I want you to pause this video here and give it a go and see if you can figure out whether these ones are the same or not. I'm going to quickly go through the answers on here in a moment. So pause it, give it a go. Right. I'm going to insert a text box here. So I can see that it says a right angle and a hypotenuse. So that tells me that